Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It's Reese here. In today's video we're going to be discussing some, scarier Animal Crossing theories. I recently started playing again for the 2.0 update, so I thought this would be fun to do. So in this video we're going to be discussing theories about Blanca and Zipper and then finally Lucky. So let's get into it. Also guys, one more thing before we get started. I did get these theories from this user on Amino. I will link their profile down below in the description. But please go ahead and check out their page if you want. Couldn't have done this without them. Our first theory here is about Blanca, but before we talk about those theories, who actually is Blanca? Blanca is a reoccurring character in the Animal Crossing series, appearing in almost every game, except for the New Horizons game and maybe a couple others, I'm not totally sure. So if you're new to Animal Crossing with the new game on the Switch, you probably don't know about Blanca. She's a white cat who asks the player to draw on her face. And in early games, she would go to the player's house on April Fool's Day and copy the player's appearance. Now, why does she have a blank face? That question actually brings us to our first theory of this video. The first theory is that Blanca is based off of Slenderman. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who Slenderman is, a fictional character created to scare everyone. His blank face and long body scare so many people, even just by looking at photos. His looks certainly are scary, but also because of his blank face. He is unpredictable, which once again creates a terrifying and uneasy feeling. Just like the feeling that some people see when they see Blanca, a blank-faced Animal Crossing character. The second theory is that Blanca and Wisp are somehow related. As I talked about earlier, Blanca is known to copy other players' and villagers' faces, but did you know that she's not the only one who can do this? Wisp may appear as just a genie on his e-reader card, but it says he's actually a ghost, meaning that he has the ability to copy any villager just like Blanca. They both can also disappear and reappear at random points. The third and final theory about Blanca is that she is a Naparabo. A Naparabo is a faceless ghost that looks like a human, or in this case, a cat. They're also known as yokai, which are a class of supernatural monsters, spirits, and demons in Japanese folklore. The Naparabo also enjoy playing tricks on humans, or in this case, animals. They're known primarily for frightening humans in harmless ways. They appear at first as normal human beings, sometimes impersonating someone before causing their features to disappear, leaving a blank, smooth sheet of skin, where the face should be. This is similar to what Blanca does in New Leaf. She appears out of nowhere and impersonates a villager or player with their looks, personality, and clothing, and now and then she shows her true identity, her faceless self. Now, the Naparabo are most likely not real, but this theory definitely matches up with Blanca. The next few theories we're going to be talking about are based around Zipper, but before we get started with those, we need to know who Zipper is. Zipper is a character in the Animal Crossing series who serves as the host of Bunny Day. He gives the player tasks like bringing him eggs, and in return he gives them an item from the egg series. First things first, a question many people ask is Zipper in a costume or is he actually a bunny, and Nintendo has tricked us into thinking it's a costume. Now, as Zipper stated in his dialogue, Zipper is someone dressed up as an Easter bunny. If the player starts to look at Zipper's back, aka where the zipper is, he tells them to stop as it ruins the magic. In Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, when visiting Zipper's RV, the description says, camping gives Zipper a chance to finally get out of that stuffy old costume. We're being told in no uncertain terms that it is not a costume. Zipper will also comment on how unhappy he is with having to wear the costume. He says that he's uncomfortable in the suit and he wants a different job. The next three theories I'm going to go over are who could be in the bunny suit. Some people believe that our favorite old mare, Tour Timer, is actually Zipper T Bunny. This is because people think the T in Zipper T Bunny stands for Tour Timer. This theory was debunked when we saw City Folk Tour Timer in the town hall while Zipper is outside. Obviously, he can't be in two places at once, and personally, I think Tour Timer is too old to start teleporting around your island. But I mean, you could argue differently. Also, as much as I love Tour Timer, I just don't think it's possible for him to jump around like Zipper does. Once again though, Tour Timer might be full of surprises and be an extra fit guy, which, good for him if he is. The next villager to be accused of being Zipper is Lyle. Lyle is another villager who is known to hate his job, plus Lyle is not seen at Nook's home on Easter. However, when New Leaf came out, Lyle is seen at Nook's home on Easter. Many other villagers, like Dr. Shrunk and Rossetti, have also been accused of being Zipper, but they have been debunked as future Animal Crossings have come out. The villager most people believe is Zipper is Phyllis, due to the fact that both Zipper and Phyllis like to complain under their breath. Zipper also has purple eyelids when blinking, like Phyllis. However, on Easter, Phyllis can be found in the post office when Zipper is outside. This has not stopped theorists, though. Seen as though Phyllis is a pelican, people believe that she somehow got out of the Zipper costume, flied extremely high so we don't see her, making it to the post office without being seen, and acts like she's doing her work in the post office. Now, unless she's a ninja or something, I feel like this is not true, but I do think that this villager has the most evidence of being Zipper. Our next and final theory is going to be about Lucky, but before we dive too deep into the theory, let me tell you who Lucky is. Lucky is a lazy dog villager who has appeared in every Animal Crossing game up to this date. His name comes from the fact that he wears a full body cast and is still alive, making him Lucky. Now, many people have speculated that Lucky is an undead version of Walker, as the color of their ears and tail are the same. They both have a lazy personality, and the difference of their numbers on their default t-shirts is 44. 44 represents death in some East Asian superstitions. Personally, I don't believe this theory, but I thought it would be fun to share anyways. Why is Lucky bandaged up? Now, we don't know if Lucky's name comes from the fact that he's lucky for surviving his injuries, or if it's supposed to be a joke from the phrase lucky to be alive. On his Pocket Camp description, it says it's rare to meet someone who fails to live up to their name so spectacularly. But Lucky doesn't seem to mind, so maybe he's pretty lucky after all. Some more evidence to support his unlucky side is that the number on his default shirt is the number 23. It signifies misfortunes. So the question is, why is he in bandages? On Lucky's e-reader card it says this, once again coming from Nintendo themselves. Lucky took luck into his own hands when he went on a fateful fishing trip last week. Between casting his rod too far, snagging his line on a rock, and losing his balance and falling overboard, Lucky's luck held true to form. Basically, poor Lucky just wanted to go fishing and was extremely unlucky, as he nearly killed himself trying to catch a fish. Poor guy literally just wanted a fish.